Good afternoon, everyone. To kick off today's event, I would like to call upon our student coordinator, Mr. Abjeet Singh.
The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others by Mahatma Gandhi. A very good afternoon to one and all. This is the student coordinator of Jeet Singh, and I welcome you all on the National Service Scheme Orientation Program 2021. The National Service Scheme, or popularly known as the NSS, is an Indian government-sponsored flagship for public service program conducted by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports of Government of India. And now we are glad as Trinity Institute of Professional Studies is now a member of this great committee. Sir Radhakrishnan was the first to recommend introduction of voluntary national service in academic institutions with the aim of developing students' personality to community service and to provide social service without bias. And today it is working as an instrument for national integration. It involves and appreciates young people in college, university, and at plus 2 level to work for campus community. So in short, we are joining our hands working together to make things better in an innovative way. NSS teaches us how to make big from small things by filling one's humanity in the life of others. Beautifully justified by its motto, not me, but you. NSS volunteers organizes camps funded by the government and do activities such as stage shows to highlight social issues like importance of cleanliness and education, inviting doctors in health camps to make life easy and independent for vulnerable people. Certain campaigns by NSS such as Youth for Mass Literacy, Youth for Mass Integration and Social Harmony, and many more attained success to greater extent, thus giving boost to open and educated minds. As we are the very first batch of NSS, so now to flag off today's event, I would like to call upon the young minds of Trinity.
Thank you, Abjeet, for the brief introduction about NSS. Dr. Barka Bahl is Director and Professor at Trinity Institute of Professional Studies, a NAC-accredited institute affiliated to Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University. She has over 3 decades of teaching, research, and administrative experience, and 1 year corporate experience. She is a doctorate from Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, Dwarka, New Delhi, and MCA from Banasthali Vidyapeeth. Her areas of specialization in teaching and research are database management systems, web technologies, e-business, and data models. She has numerous research articles in national and international journals of repute to her credit. She has presented papers, delivered lectures, resource person for value-added courses, and chaired sessions in seminars. She has been guiding a research scholar to pursue her doctoral program in the area of cloud computing security. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. Barka Bahl, Director, Trinity Institute of Professional Studies, to kindly begin the session with some words of wisdom. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Purnima. Good afternoon, everyone. The NSS cell of Trinity Institute of Professional Studies, under the aegis of Internal Quality Assurance Cell, feels privileged and honored to welcome you all in today's NSS orientation program. I heartily welcome our honorable guest, Dr. B.V.R. Reddy, Professor USICT, to spare time out from his busy schedule for providing insights on NSS. Thank you so much, sir, and welcome, sir. The National Service Scheme was launched in 1969, the birth centenary year of Father of Nation by the Government of India. It is a voluntary association of young people, especially college students, to work for campus community linkages. It aims at developing students' personality through community service. The NSS unit at Trinity Institute of Professional Studies will provide a platform to the students and its associates for community work and developing a sense of involvement in the tasks of nation building. A variety of activities will be organized to channelize the energy and idealism of the younger generation into creative pursuits. Till today, we are conducting activities like blood donation camps, donations for poor, literary classes for children of weaker sections, national awareness programs, cleanliness drive, etc. Under Bharat Indra Camp 1 and 2 Vikas Puri under Sainath Trust to take care of underprivileged people by providing food, clothes, masks, etc. Now, we would like that students under NSS unit should come forward and get themselves associated for this social cause. R.K. Tandon, for his personal involvement and for extending support to the needy throughout. A big round of applause for him as he has gone extra miles during this pandemic to serve the poor people of the two adopted villages. Also, he has created a platform in the institute wherein the students, faculties, and staff members have come forward voluntarily for their contribution to the society for the social cause. Looking forward for more such voluntary involvement of all of you for the same. Thanks to our student volunteers of NSS, Dr. Anita and her team members for organizing the NSS orientation program and making it a success. With these words, I once again welcome Divya Reddy sir and all of you to this program. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening words. Good afternoon. It's Rahul on behalf of Trinity. Dr. R.K. Tandon is chairman of Trinity and Common Group of Institutions. He's a PhD from Jamia University, New Delhi. He has done Master of Physical Education and Sports Science from Indira Gandhi Institute of Physical Education and Sports Science, University of Delhi. He firmly believes in social work and he has bagged numerous accolades for the same. To name a few, Avantika Rajiv Gandhi Excellence in Education, Peace, Tolerance, and Mercy, World Environment Congress and Global Assembly Excellence Award 2018 in the field of social welfare for outstanding work. Now, I would like to call upon our distinguished chairman, Dr. R.K. Tandon, to please come forward and address the gathering with his encouraging words. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. I would like to extend my heartiest welcome to our chief guest of the day, Professor Dr. B.V.R. Reddy, for his benign presence on the Orientation Day program of our NSS unit. Dr. B.V.R. Reddy is Professor of USICNT and also the program coordinator of NSS and NCC of GGS IP University, Delhi. We are thankful to you, sir, for sparing your valuable time and supporting the NSS group of TIPS Dwarka. Of Dr. Barkha Bahel, Director TIPS, Dr. Shashi Bala, Officiating Principal, Department of Law, Professor Yogendra Singh Kataria, Dean and in charge, Mr. Gagandeep Singh, Registrar, Lieutenant Dr. Anita, in charge NSS and NCC group of TIPS Dwarka. All my dear associates and students, today's event reminds me the quote of Caroline Landry, community service gives me a valuable opportunity community that is less familiar to me, but just as colorful and most importantly in need. I am very proud that TIPS Dwarka has formed 4 units of NSS and each unit has 100 students to contribute their bit for the social well-being of the society. Also, we are glad that Lieutenant Dr. Anita, Associate Professor TIPS, is the approved faculty program officer of NSS and NCC at TIPS Dwarka. The NSS, that is National Service Scheme, is a voluntary and value-based was launched in 1969. The main aim of NSS is to facilitate personality development of students through social and community services. NSS helps the students to develop and appreciate other person's point of view. NSS also helps in development of personality towards consideration of other living beings. The creativity of each student is honed to develop it to its fullest potential. We are committed to the values of providing excellence in liberal education for generations to come. Students, I trust that the vigorous and personal education will help you grow and achieve your potential. I hope you will enjoy the Orientation Day program and I look forward to see you in the campus very soon. With this, I conclude. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I am Mitali Adhikari. Now, moving further, the next dignitary to honor us is the chief guest for today's event, Professor Dr. B.V.R. Reddy. Professor Dr. B.V.R. Reddy is currently working at Dean School of Engineering and Technology. He is also a professor at University School of Information and Communication Technology. He has been working from past 26 years, and he is the person behind the development of Suraj Vihar campus of the university. He carries an excellent academic records, both as a teacher as well as a researcher. His recent researches include wireless communication that includes mobile, ad hoc, and sensor-based network. He is a member of Expert Committee for Special Assistance Schemes, UGC, Government of India. He has also visited foreign universities of China and Singapore. Now, I would like to request Professor Dr. B.V.R. Reddy to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Okay. So let me at the outset thank Trinity Institute of Professional Studies, headed by R.K. Tandonji, Barka Bahel, then Shashi Bala, and then Miss Anita, so who has been coordinating these activities at Trinity Institute of Professional Studies. So let me also congratulate the Institute for taking up NSS as one of the activities of in the teaching learning process, because NSS, NCC, yoga, then sports, they are considered to be co-curricular activities in any curriculum that we administer to the students over the last 3 to 4 decades. They have been a part of this curriculum since last 1969, has already been pointed out. But seldom colleges or universities give much importance to such activities that bring in the best of the best talent from the child. And it is also said by the director as well as the chief, Dr. R.K. Tandon, the importance of NSS in any university or a college. And in this also, I'm very happy that Trinity has got already 4 units of NSS units in your campus. That makes it around 400 students are a part of this social movement. Now, let me tell you that NSS has already been pointed out is a national service scheme, which is, if you look at it, it has no color, no region, no objectives, like any political party or any other unit across the country or across the world. So this is something purely on what we call humanity basis. So it spans all boundaries. It doesn't have any cult. It extends its horizons not only in the country, though it belongs to this country, but then the services can be extended to the whole world. Now, when we talk about humanity and then talk about NSS, NSS promotes, the first and foremost thing is it generates leaders out of these groups. Now, when I talk about leaders, these leaders are not political leaders whose mandate is for any reason other than humanity or social work. Now, if you look at NSS, it had almost few crores of children who have undergone this process over the years. As already pointed out, the fundamental idea behind creating NSS under schools, colleges, is to sensitize the children of the country towards the societal problems. So this is the first step why this scheme has been launched. The intent was that the child should understand the society, the problems of the society, not with any vision to have any negative feelings, but to understand when he travels his journey towards any professional career or enterprise or whatsoever, the child should be sensitized enough such that they all concentrate in trying to identify such problems. Maybe they become pioneers in sorting out and finding solution to certain problems. And over and above, the materialistic world has taught us how to gain more and more name, fame, and wealth and other things. But then when our vision and our prism is only focused onto this, probably we miss out many things of the society. Maybe we don't understand what are life skills. We don't understand how money comes. We don't understand how problems are in the society, so on and so forth. So this being the prime motive behind the NSS activities is to sensitize the children towards understanding the society. Once they've understood, the second step could be being sensitized towards societal problems. In whatever domain they work, they can come forward with innovative solutions. And these days, if you look at the national education policy, they're giving a lot of importance to connecting the universities, colleges to its neighborhood. So in a real sense, NSS offers you such a platform where you can connect yourselves to the neighborhood while in the process of learning in your stay in the university or college for about 4 to 5 years. You also get sensitized towards the societal issues and probably you take up a committed way that I'm going to serve the society. I'm going to improve this particular area. I'm working in the area of law, or I'm working in the area of engineering, or I might be working in the area of basic sciences. But my vision will be now directed towards looking at problems and then taking up these problems as my minor project or project reports or a major project or a dissertation. So when you do so, what happens is you now have something in mind that these are the practical problems. Why don't I find practical solutions to these problems? So if you do this, you end up not only as a good citizen of the country, a good researcher in your own right, and also you'll be committed to social justice, social upliftment, as well as you're already in the path of community service. So when all these things put together, what happens to you is your personality is entirely different from what you would have been while just um, going through the curriculum without an SS or NCC or any other activities in your own life. So as I said, if you do such activities, definitely when you are in a group of 100, I strongly believe 1 + 1 is 11. So as an individual, I may have my own inhibitions. As an individual, I have my own limitations in my thought process. I may have many ideas in my mind, but I cannot deliver them, or I cannot find a way out or a way of expression of these things that I can do so. So NSS definitely provides you that platform where you can become a leader in your own right. And as I said, 1 + 1 11, that makes it, you get new ideas, you get innovative ideas, and then find ways and means of finding solutions to the problem. Probably if I go to a village, I'll find n number of problems in the village. Maybe with the kind of education I am having or the kind of knowledge I have, probably I get to understand certain aspects of it. But in my group, definitely when I form a group like this, it will not be a group of the same class. You will have different variety of students in the group. And naturally, their thought process is slightly different from what you think and how you act. So then what happens is, as a group, you think in a different way. And then naturally, that problem which you alone cannot solve can be solved by a group of students. So this leads to what we call as interdisciplinary research concepts also. Not only this, NSS is again a voluntary thing. It doesn't force anybody to take up. Again, I would congratulate that there are about 400 children in your organization so motivated enough to do such social service activities. Now, apart from these traits, what else I'm going to learn under NSS is I'll be knowing how to manage my time. Because being voluntary, all my timetable doesn't have any slots for NSS or NCC, then what will I do? I'll only have to work during my hours which are outside the curriculum. We are slowly trying to bring them into the curriculum fold, but as on date, it is voluntary, and there is no slot shown in the timetable where you can do some NSS activities. So that leads to a situation that you should be much more motivated to do such activities because they are out of the purview of the mainstream subjects and the time that you spend on writing your assignments or doing so on and so forth. So this can be a demotivator also. And then the students who are extra motivated only can do these social services. So like, for example, during COVID times also, we had a lot of challenges. And many students have never come out of their house for the last 6 to 8 months or 1 year. And there were a lot of psychological issues also that were playing. But let me tell you that these NSS students who are already enrolled over the years, they were the people who were trying to help form groups. They were the people who were efficiently utilizing the digital platforms. They were the students who were trying to do a lot of awareness programs. It is not only the university, but many of the affiliated colleges also tried to pitch in and did a lot of such activities by bringing in experts in the area of psychology or psychiatry or motivational speakers to keep the children motivated enough and make them aware about the COVID conditions and what are the challenges of COVID and how NSS students can pitch in. Now, you must have heard about warriors. So similarly, NSS students also formed extension warriors in the times of COVID. And then they helped the administration, they helped the medical fraternity also, in spite of the demotivation that comes from parents not to move out of the house. And we did take permission from their parents, and then very few people, if not all, were a part of these particular things. Now, apart from this, the other factors that will help you in this is that you will learn life skills. So life skills are not taught separately, but you will have to face problems to see how you develop yourself stronger by the day. So there might be certain children who are mild, who are not motivated enough. But when you form into these groups and start working under somebody, a student volunteer or a student leader, we call them as head boys and head girls. So they are the people who sufficiently motivate you. Another interesting aspect of NSS is it does not allow the children to spend money, a lot of money, or it doesn't collect any fees for it. Since it is a voluntary thing, there is no money component. And whatever little money that is required for doing all these activities is generated by the NSS teams. And lavishness is not a part of NSS activities. So they know how to manage their time, and also they know how to manage their resources. Now, given everything, doing something is not a great issue. But learning from the scratch and learning from having nothing at hand, but trying to help the community through physical labor or helping people or trying to motivate the children of schools or those downtrodden, what we call slums, to encourage the children to study or motivate them to study or lead a life which is better sanitation facilities to be created for them. And all these things are a part of NSS activities. Now, beyond this, what can NSS students do is you can start from home, meaning thereby your institute, its upkeep, its sanitation facilities, its greenery, or it is water storage management system. So when you start doing it at the college level and groups are formed, even you can share the spaces in such a way that you can, if you have a greenery around your campus, you can give some activities to the children to take care of the flora and fauna also, and to take care of the stray dogs and animals which move around your campus. Taking good care of them could be a very good social service activity, because humanity doesn't end with only people. It also talks about flora and fauna, it talks about animals around you, and then have a proper positive frame of mind, helping everybody, whoever comes in your way. So these are certain steps if you take in your own life. What is that NSS asks from you is 240 hours of your valuable time to be given over a period of 2 years or 3 years of your stay in the university or colleges. And then your group or unit will be monitored by a particular teacher called the program of, you call them as program officers. They will help you record all that you have done in the campus, and then you can extend the logic of taking care of the neighborhoods like your parks or slums around you, or create some awareness programs, cycle rallies or otherwise. And then there are so many issues day in and day out. You find that if you look at the national calendar, every day, either it's an AIDS day or a Women's Day or some other day, UNICEF Day. So you can take help from these days also and start creating either an awareness program or a blood donation camp, or whatever be the case. You can decide for yourselves. You can create a calendar of events. If you don't understand what a calendar of events and how do you organize these things, there is a handbook available. If you type Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, under which NSS is one of the flagship programs, there is a handbook given there. If you go through the handbook, I particularly will ask these unit heads, the head boys and head girls, as well as the program officers, to go through this particular document, and then you will understand the depth of activities that you can look forward to, and then the kind of satisfaction you will get when you do your hours of work. And then you are also promoted and motivated to do a 7-day camp also, where you can choose, like I heard your director Barka telling us that you have already adopted 2 villages. So it's nice that you have already adopted some villages. You can go to these villages, find out. The first step could be to identify the problems of that area. Maybe a group can start doing the study aspect of it, study all the possible aspects and what are the pitfalls according to you, and what can be done to improve it. The first step you can do is, none other than the Prime Minister of this country is interested in such reports which are generated by students, and he says he will take a prompt action against the authorities and try improve such areas or such villages or such slums by taking whatever report you're going to generate. So the first and foremost thing is to generate such reports. And if you feel that Prime Minister may not respond to your call, you can write to the university saying that such and such village is adopted by our college, and these are the issues of our college or the neighborhood of our college. Something can be done on this. And probably we will also sensitize the authorities of that particular area to improvise on certain aspects. So this will be a very good contribution by your college to its surroundings. And then once you start understanding the synergy between what the teaching learning process that is happening in the college and how we can extend the learning outcomes or our knowledge to be put into practical use. These days, there are a lot of hackathons happening, a lot of interest is being taken by every ministry to showcase the talent of the youth or the children. I think NSS can give you such a platform where you can form such groups, be pioneers in identifying solutions to certain problems, and you can showcase your work before dignitaries and very important people. This also gives some name to the college. The faculty as well as the students feel so enlightened and so elated that yes, we have represented the college and we are a part of this. Also, for your information, some students who have been doing these NSS activities, they have represented the nation also, they have represented the state also. They have been a part of Republic Day parades also. So the ministry gives you a lot of opportunities for such young talent to showcase their talent, not only in academics, that's already a platform for you. Other than this platform, you can excel in such activities where you can represent the country also in an international forum. I don't assure you that everybody will go through this particular thing, but everybody will be given an opportunity to go through such moves. And then if you have really something in you, you can be this thing. Yes, one thing I can promise you, if you do such activities, what can happen to you is that your thought process will be different from others. Your persona and your personality will be different from others. And the way you encounter problems or the way you handle problems when it comes to your own life, I can assure you it will be different from what others can do. Probably you will handle everything with much more courage, with much more responsibility, and with a lot of conviction. You can solve the problems that come day in and day out. life is not a rosy picture all the time. You will have to encounter problems in your own life, and then probably you'll get up to that occasion to solve the problems in a better fashion as compared to others. Now, we normally see such discipline happening in case of people who serve Army, Navy, or Air Force. And then maybe they teach you patriotism, they teach you discipline, they teach you things much. But that organized setup, how many children can enter into such organized groups? But NSS is a social platform which offers a civilian platform, which offers you such great opportunity for you to excel yourselves without the clutches of having that kind of recognition from the Army, Air Force, or Navy. So I think, to me, doing NSS is the simplest thing for any child, because the time that I offer to them is just 240 hours in my whole lifetime, maybe within 3 years or 4 years. Or I do one special camping to earn a NSS certificate. Now, people will say and ask you, what is so good about, what is so great about achieving an NSS certificate? I can assure you that whenever you showcase yourselves before anybody, any forum, maybe an interview or so on and so forth, you will be the most prized catch for any organization, because they know a person who is humane, a person who has done social service, a person who knows the life skills can be a better input for the organization as compared to any other person of the same caliber. So that makes it, you have an edge over others in the interview, because every organization first looks forward to having good personality, and good personality doesn't just come with the preparation of a interview. It doesn't just come out like that. This flavor comes out once you are in the path of that kind of an activity or activities in your own lifetime. Now, beyond this, I'll only compliment your authorities and your faculty, which includes Miss Anita, who is a very motivated faculty, as well as somebody who has already been a disciplined soldier. She is an NCC C certificate holder also, and currently, let me announce that she has been appointed as the in NCC. I mean, even NCC is a part of the university clutch, and then I'm also holding the charge for that. So in that light, when I first interacted with Anita, it was through NSS platform only, and subsequently, once we started these NCC activities, we found that she is a very motivated faculty, and then the Army people also appointed her as an ANO. We call them as Associate NCC Officer. So she is now having double hats, and then the organization she is working is lucky enough to have such a wonderful lady who is both poised and disciplined soldier, who is a faculty member too, that she is able to create such number of units, maybe with the help of the administration support. And I compliment all of you for having done her so proud at the university that you are having 4 units of them. Now, that number of units is one aspect of it, and organizing groups and allocating work becomes a challenge. The time that the child has to put in is another challenge as an individual. And I think until unless a certain organized way of things are not done, these things don't become a success. When you talk about 400 children, though most of you might have joined this because somebody told you, or you got sufficiently motivated to join it. But keeping that faith in the system, keeping that motivation, and doing good things is quite enchanting and quite interesting. Nobody can explain it for you, but once you experience it on your own, when you undergo this process, you will understand that I have done a good job. I'll stop at this moment because I see a lot of students there, around 275 of them, without knowing their mind, they have so many doubts. They must be having so many things in their mind, and probably they don't have a stage to vent or say about what they feel about such voluntary organizations. If given an opportunity, if the organizers know how to handle it, hand raising is one way, or chat box is the other way. I can take few questions either from the faculty or from the administration or from the students who are bubbling with energy, so that things can be made much more easy in explaining things, and what could be the challenges that you can encounter in the process, or what are the pitfalls. And least I can tell you is that at the university, we are trying to make these programs of NSS, NCC, yoga, sports, and clubs to be a part of 2-credit system. I cannot make a statement that is already done, but yes, almost 90 to 95%, yes, we are through. And probably this becomes one of the mainstreaming subjects as envisioned by the National Education Policy, because a lot of emphasis is given now that holistic personalities have to be developed. And when you talk about holistic personalities, classroom teaching only will not help you, and you'll be having to look at other options available with you. And the options before you are, as I said, NSS, NCC, yoga, sports, and some club activities also can be included, provided we understand the way we can give credits to such activities. So that makes it will be a vibrant environment. I know for sure today we are all in online mode of teaching learning process, but come March or April this year, we are very upbeat. Things will be improving, and probably we'll be having some kind of mixed mode of teaching learning process, or maybe some students are allowed to the university campus and colleges, where others will be sitting at home. So this blended mode or mixed mode, let's hope things will happen. And then doing laboratories or doing some NSS, NCC activities, definitely we need physical presence in the campus. And probably that was a demotivating factor since the last 1 year. But let me assure you, it really challenged us, and we started using online platforms much more efficiently for NSS, NCC activities also. And even NCC, NSS activities now, the teaching portion is done online. So they also are geared up to the occasion. So you will have some more online classes. So till the time we don't have an interactive classroom models. We do know NSS activities require physical activities also. But innovatively, we have been trying so many online activities. And then now we slowly but steadily are limping back to normalcy. And hopefully all the universities and colleges will run full steam, and we will also be able to do it. Now, without leaving it only to this activity, some of you might have joined NCC activities also. There is a short listing and already one have been shortlisted. And similarly, we are going to shortlist one men team or one company. And we received more applications. Maybe we'll try develop more units for you. So I'm open to any questioning from your side. Let it be a systematic way of questioning. Raise your hand or make your questions clear, and or you can write in the chat box and Dr. Anita will read it for me. I'll answer all these questions. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. That's it from my side, I think.
Thank you very much, Reddy sir.
Is that okay?
Thank you so much, sir. We are really privileged to listen to you. And it is really enlightening to us.
Thank you.
Yes, Reddy sir, I have just one question. You were just explaining that 2 credits will be assigned. So from when in the syllabus of all?
Yeah, I'll answer this. I could guess the question is, yes, this goes across all bachelor's programs that are there across the university. So that's the proposal. And we also wanted to extend the same logic for PG and PhD programs also. But there is a debate that's going on. What we are proposing is that the first 4 semesters of any program, so this will be a part at end of 4th semester, because already the child, whoever is, whether it's a bachelor's or a master's or a PhD program, must have completed 2 years of his stay in the campus. So 2 years stay and 240 hours, and that's what we are looking forward to. I think it's not much of a time that the child is giving us, but then that is a good amount of time that the child puts in. And this has been debated before the Honorable Vice Chancellor also many a times, and in the Dean's meeting also. There are certain things that the faculty or the deans are also interested in, that they are looking forward to not only NSS, NCC, they're also suggesting why not have yoga, sports and other clubs which are running in the campus. And I think there are some committees formed to look into what could be the rules and regulations. As far as NSS, NCC is concerned, both have got a very good laid down rules and regulations and how to give a certificate to the child, and under what conditions we can give them a certificate and all that, and 2 credits also. So that framework is very clear. Now, out of 400 in your campus, I don't say all the 400 will get the certificates, because until unless they put this basic 240 hours or 7 days, one special camping, they'll not be getting any certificate. They'll only be given an appreciation letter saying that they have put 50 hours or 100 hours and they were a part of NSS Act. But a regular certificate will only be issued, and 2 credits will only be issued once they follow all the norms and complete the requisite 240 hours and once 7 days special camping.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for enlightening us on this issue.
Children, you are encouraged to ask questions, because you are the ones who are the prime movers of this NSS activity. It is centered around children, and teachers are there to help you, handhold you, and see to it that you conduct any activity with your volition, as well as enrich yourselves in the process. That's the intent.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
So there must be some head boys and head girls who are created in this groups. I encourage these boys and girls to ask some questions if they have any.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, the NSS volunteers or the first year students or second year students, if you have any doubt, you can ask to the sir. Sir is free to answer you. Do you people have any doubts, queries related to NSS? You can raise your hand.
Anita, I would suggest you to.
So the first and foremost thing you should have is, the first and foremost thing is you should have a little courage to stand up for yourself and ask questions, because many of us have questions, but we don't ask. But once you start moving ahead, and then seek answers for certain questions, you may be having something in mind. You may be asked to join, but without reason. You don't know why you have joined NSS, but somebody told you to join. So you joined, but you have so many doubts. Sir, will certificate be given to everyone? I said very clearly, one who completes 240 hours of National Service Scheme activities and who does one special camping of 7 days. Only such children will be given NSS certificates. Others will be given an appreciation letter only, and that doesn't count as a certificate. And not 2 credits will be given to such a child. There is a process, and everybody should follow such a process, because there should be a way. Rules of the game are very clear. You should follow certain rules, and then only you'll be able to succeed yourselves in getting it. If I want to join NSS, how can I be able to join? Yes, you have your teachers. They have created a a forum for you. There must be a Google form that is generated at the college level. Same is the one we do it at the university also. 7-day camping. Okay, 7-day camping is something where a group of children will stay in the village or in the slum and try understand or study. Like for example, the villages may not be having proper sanitation. The schools may not be having proper teachers, and you can create a small library kind of a thing for motivating the children. You can help the uneducated youth there to do some activity which is like similar to any agricultural activity or activities which we call as vocational. You can help them in developing some vocational education there, or you plan it ahead of time. You can do so many activities, but you will have your teacher with you for all the 7 days. You will know what is the importance of living in a grassroots levels, and you will know how to perform well once you know that the wearer knows where the shoe pinches. Once you start living in such areas, then you will understand what can be the problems of such villages and how I can go. What would be our task? Anything on earth, you can create a task for yourself. See, well-beingness of the whole. Now, I'll tell you, all of you, if you want to sensitize yourselves about the problems of the world, you will find a document which they call it as SDG 17, Sustainable Developmental Goals. Go through it and you will understand that NSS is the need of the hour. And even if every one of us put all our heads and brains and hard work together, maybe we will not be eradicating poverty in this world. Maybe we will not be able to eradicate the uneducated children in the world. There are so many issues we can think about. So the tasks can be a billion tasks are there before you. Only thing is you have to be sensible enough to become a human first, and then humanity is your bedrock, solid behind you. You know now your thinking is entirely different from other people in the world. So you will be an active member in the society. You will be the most sought after member in the society. You become a good Samaritan in the society, which others can't even think of. So if you start working, you will yourselves will come and tell, sir, it's like a mine where there are issues which even if the whole lifetime I work, probably will not be able to complete the task. Sir, I was thinking that I've attended many social programs such as conducting a proper sports meet for handicapped children. Okay. Yeah, even then, yes, helping anybody in the disadvantaged society and taking up such activities, motivating those children, and that is a wonderful thing to do. Yes, I think I appreciate Shubham Tripathi for doing such activity. Is there NCC for us as well? Yes. What is the difference between NCC and NSS? I told you while I was telling you, NSS is a purely civilian organization, whereas NCC is under the watchful eyes of the Army, Air Force, or Navy, who create such cadets. There is an organized way that, see, basically those people teach you discipline, patriotism, and become a good addition to the society, rather than having your mind wavering or hovering around wrong things in the society. Many of us really don't know that we do so many wrong things in the society without even knowing that we are doing something harm to the society. This sensitization programs definitely help you in understanding that no, these things, if I do as a professional, this is the pitfall and these are the problems that I create for the society. Simplest of all, littering in the public, should it be done or not? Nobody should do it, but many of us do it advertently or inadvertently. But NSS programs will teach you that you have to, once you start clearing the garbage, you understand that, yes, I think I should not litter in the public domain because somebody has to clean this. And if I'm sensitized to this, why not? For the last 2 years, I help needy people on my birthdays, but the problem is in my city, I need to find the place. that where should I go to distribute the things systematically. Yes, I think if you are in the NSS teams, you will always know about your neighborhood, and why only your birthday. All the 100 children's birthdays can be celebrated like that. And if you start moving out in one direction, you will find n number of reasons to reach out to the society. One, you are saying you can go to what we call as orphanages. You can go to this physically challenged people's homes or old age homes, or for that matter, you can even think of going to a nearby slum, help the children having a new clothing, or help them give your old clothing. They'll feel so happy. So there are, I mean, if you just open your eyes, sky is the limit, as I said. You will start visualizing life entirely in a different format, and you will be coming out very successful. Sir, how NSS will help us after graduation? I said you will be the best human being to live in this earth. You will be the one who will be professionally very, very sound, knowing fully well what is that your role in the society is, how your professional ethics will help you in leading a better life and allowing others also do a better life. So whole life, the entire life you're going to live. Like for example, those children who are under NSS or NCC are the ones who immediately rush to a spot where there is an accident and start helping people without even waiting for others to come in, because you're trained for that. You know how different you are as compared to others who are in this society. Do we have to undergo any test or interview to join this? No, not at all. You don't need to undergo any interview or join any test or so on and so forth. Your willingness to serve the society is the first prerequisite for joining such a group. And never fizzle out your interest. Don't get demotivated. Probably problems will show you the real face of the society. So you'll be able to do that. So these are the questions that are there on the chat box. Anybody would want to ask a question other than the one put on the chat box?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So,
please.
So I wanted to ask that does social awareness also comes under NSS? Like we have seen during the lockdown times, even if we not able to help people near us, can we do that through social media awareness? Because
Yeah,
I
we did
believe
it.
in it.
For the last 1 year, we have been doing that. Even many of the program officers, they've been asking me whether can we consider these things as a part of our activities. I said yes, because Corona has taught us new things. It has taught us not me, but you. I think that is the motto of NSS over the years. Now Corona taught us that not me, but you. Your safety is more important for me. So now we are realized. So better late than never. We are realizing certain things. Definitely, yes. The way you look at society will be different from what others will look at it. Now, everybody, if they do their bit, probably will change the course of the nation. And that's what NSS looks forward to.
Thank you, sir.
7-day camp. I think I request all the faculty who are picking up these units to help these children understand more about a 7-day camp. And in case you are not finding any means, write to me. I'll also, you have, as I said, there is an NSS handbook available on the university website also. How is Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan different from NSS? See, Scouts and Guides, Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan, NCC, NSS, they are all the same expressions coming from different quarters of or different ministries. And each one objective, these objectives keep changing from one organization to other organization. But I believe all of them have one plank, that the children should be made sensible from their earlier childhood itself, that societies are like this, societal problems are like this. And while sensitizing the children, one can always look forward to become a good member of the society, maybe a helping member of the society. And I think in that light, these things are going to help you. ఓకే హలో నాన్న నేను ఒక్క నిమిషం చేస్తాను ఆన్లైన్లో ఉన్నాను ఒక్క నిమిషం హలో యా ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. You people have any doubt, you can ask sir. Sir is. Anybody has any questions or queries or to be clarify something?
I always keep telling you when you talk about holistic personality development, it is not only the physic that is important for you. Your intellectual, your emotional, and your spiritual quotients also should go up. I think NSS is a wonderful platform which opens up every sector of your life. Maybe you are lonely. NSS offers you a platform where you can have emotional support from your friends. When you are going in a wrong direction, there are children who are going to tell you, no, these are not the right things to do in life. So some kind of motivation comes from your friends also. They'll help you. So NSS is an organization where wonderful people only join and they know how to help others. So you can do that. Okay. So if you want to be a part of 7-day camp, talk to your organization, talk to your teacher. They will create a platform for you, maybe during vacation, maybe during such occasions where you can have a 7-day break from your college days. Such activities can be planned. There will be some costing on that. It has to be worked out. The college can support some of it. Similarly, regular government institutions get some funding from the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. So we cater to them through that funding. So children can go like that. So it can be worked out. It's not, I mean, finances are only a part of the game. One can work out, right? So I have got a meeting with the Honorable Vice Chancellor at 3:30. It's already 3:20. I love you all and wish the Trinity comes forward to have more such units, and then children will be able to uh, help each other, help the society, and be wonderful additions to the society. This is what I would want. And I compliment the administration of Trinity for having done a wonderful job. I congratulate all of you for this orientation day. And I wish many such questions will come into your mind. Don't worry about these questions. These questions will be answered by your teachers or by me. You can write to me, right? So all my details are available on the university website. My phone numbers, my email, everything is there. You can write to me anytime. If your teachers are not motivating you enough, I am there for you to motivate you. Love you
Sir,
all.
you before only you said I'm a motivated teacher. Now you're telling not motivated.
No,
I'll
in case I
motivate
said,
sure,
see,
sir.
there are 400 children and one teacher, I don't think will be able to handle all the 400. I said, in case if Dr. Anita is such a motivated leader, then there's no need. In fact, the university is asking your services to be given to the university. So why do I say that? It's not like that. Okay.
Sir,
Thank
moreover,
you, sir.
there are not only Dr. Anita, but there are 7-8 faculty members who will be taking care of all the activities.
That's wonderful.
Corresponding to each program, there are faculty members who will be taking care of these activities.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yes, sir.
It's nice. Okay, if you allow me, continue with the program. I think some children would want to give their experiences. This is what I was told. Let me be excused because I'll have to see the Vice Chancellor. His time is more precious than me. So
Yes.
he has given a time at 3:30. All that meeting is only for promoting NSS, NCC activities and then placement activities. They're all very interesting to children, and that is where I start working for them. Okay, take care.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for sharing your experiences and great thoughts with us. Now we have NSS volunteers who will share their views with us.
Anchal, you can share your view. You are the first person. Anchal. Anchal, I have unmute you. You can start speaking.
Hello.
Yes, Anchal, your voice is audible.
Okay. All right. All right. So, very good afternoon to all present. I'm Anchal Gautam, and I'm a third-year student, and I'm pursuing BTech in Biochemical Engineering from GGS IP University. So, the NSS GGS IPU cell, apart from organizing many events and drives and awareness programs, it has also served to be a catalyst in uplifting the usually neglected areas of human health, like mental health. I think somebody asked this question about since we had a lockdown, and how can we as NSS volunteers promote the duties and perform the duties of NSS. So this is what we did. Actually, we had initiatives like Mind Over Matter series, where our team called professionals to discuss on topics like emotional resilience and digital detox, and various camps were also initiated, online discussions, where we discussed how can we utilize our time as NSS volunteers during these tough times, how we as social workers can perform our duties and be diligent towards the society, for the welfare of the society. And apart from that, NSS also promotes activities like holding camps to various villages all over the country, where the volunteers usually learn about different people from different walks of life. So that gives a lot of exposure. And during this time, when you are out for camps or you are getting indulged in any NSS activity, you're organizing it, you are participating in it, you develop leadership skills and a lot of confidence in the same walk of it. Also, talking about health, mental health, which was very important during these times. Meditation and lifestyle webinars were also initiated, and we talked about how after this time, because for some people this proves to be a traumatic time, and how can they not stop riding the stairs of success, and how can they continue with their work, and all the possibilities. And then we also conducted many competitions, writing competitions about what we feel. So it basically was an outlet to let our troubles and let our feelings, which we're all trapped during this times, out. And that was really nice. And we had poster making competitions. Also, NSS has a very wide reach all over the country, with like millions and millions of students being a part of the NSS family. And as per the 2018 statistics, we have over 700 students in the campus who are a part of NSS GGS IPU cell. We have over 7 units, and it's still increasing. And we have over 13 program officers, and each unit holds about 100 students. So it's a big family. And I would actually advise all of you to go for this. And if you want to talk about the benefits, I think it's already been told that NSS has been included as a 2-credit course. So that serves as a win-win situation. And there'll be a lot of awareness drives and camps where you can learn about other people and from different walks of life. Also, the NSS certificate proves to be a catalyst in helping you get your desired job. I'll tell you how. Because soft skills is a very important consideration factor when you're going for jobs, and NSS just adds to it. If you are a social worker, it translates to the fact that you have those soft skills. Apart from that, we also have personality development programs, and basically overall it develops a sense of selflessness and appreciation of other people, and just consideration of other point of views of people. So even if you feel that you are not going to get anything from NSS, which obviously will not happen, the minimum thing that you will learn from here is confidence, leadership skills, and from your program officers, you learn the management, you learn a lot of things. Of course, human is a social animal, and NSS just translates that feeling of not me but you, which is the motto. And its main aim is to provide welfare of the society So if you want to get benefited, you benefit the society, and in turn, you get benefited as well. So that was a brief description about NSS, and I have a few experienced NSS volunteers with me who would like to share their experience with you about various camps that they have been and programs that they were a part of. So I have Trivikram, who has over 3 years of experience. He's a law student. He's in 4th year right now. So he's going to tell you about what he felt when he was a part of the Legislative Assembly, when he went for that as an NSS volunteer, and NIC integration camps and so on. Trivikram, you may please speak now.
Very good afternoon all. Thank you, Achal. Thank you all respected dignitaries for allowing me to speak on this particular topic of experience of NSS. So first of all, introducing myself, I am Trivikram Ji. I am 4th year student of PBA LLB, University School of Law and Legal Studies. And I have been a part of NSS since past 3 years. Since I joined the college, I joined NSS also. And currently I am the head boy of Unit E of NSS cell of GGS-IPU. Now I would like to share some of my experiences with you so that you can also imagine yourself being a member of NSS in GGS-IPU. So I will share 3 or 4 my personal experiences. The very first experience is of a camp of Assam. So we went in last February, 1 year before today. So we went to Assam for a 10 days NIC camp, that is National Integration Camp. There were around 10 students with me. So we went to that particular camp, and we have learned about all the 7 northeastern states. We learned about their culture, their food habits. Even you will come to know that there are certain autonomous districts in Assam, like Bodoland territory areas, and in those districts get some autonomous powers. So we learned everything about them. So, and we also shared the culture of Delhi, the language of Delhi. So we were representing Delhi in that particular camp of National Integration Camp. And let me tell you, everything, fooding, lodging, travel, everything was reimbursed by the college itself. So that was a very wonderful experience as a student and as well as a candidate of NSS, because we learned about the art, about the culture, about the people, about the food, about the environment of northeastern states. At the very same time, we enjoyed also. So this was the very first experience which I would like to share. Secondly, I would like to share another experience in which I went to Delhi Legislative Assembly, and this was a youth parliament in which I was supposed to speak on the law and order program, law and order situation of the country. And the person who was chairing the assembly was Shri Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister of Delhi. So we have a photo session with him. We have a tea session with him. So I met him. I met Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodiya. I met Speaker of Legislative Assembly. So that was very memorable experience of me. And I can tell you that in my ordinary individual capacity, I would have never met them. But due to NSS, due to this program of this particular youth parliament, I met them. I shared my views in front of them, and it really felt very nice to me. Thirdly, I will also share another experience of a Swachh Bharat summer internship that I did 2 years before. So it was a summer vacation when we did it. So this was a 10-day program in which we went to some of the villages which were adopted by our university. So there are few names which I remember is like Khera Dabar, and there were other villages also which were adopted by our university. So we went to that particular village and we were greeted by the head of the village, and then we met different people. We did survey, we collected data that what is the men-women ratio of the country, of that particular village, what is the status of poverty in that particular village, how many schools are there, is there any community center in that particular village, what are the different facilities for the society. So we collected all the data, and it is very I feel very happy to tell you that all these data was sent to the ministry itself. So whatever we do means something. It is we become a kind of an asset for the society when we work for NSS, because all our works are given to the particular ministry, and they evaluate them, and maybe they can make policies depending on our data which we provided them. Fourthly, I would like to share another instance. This was an Indo-China student exchange program in which few of the students from China visited our campus, and we had a conversation. That was a 1-day program in which we talked about their country, they talked about our country, and there was a translator who was translating us because they are not very well versed with English, so they know Mandarin only. So there was a translator who was translating our conversation. So that was also a very memorable moment. And that particular thing, and if this year things would have been, if there wasn't corona, then there can be a situation, then we were also sent to some other country as a student exchange program. So these things also happen. So there are a lot of experiences, and this is the experience of one particular volunteer, that is me. There are hundreds of volunteers and they have their own experiences. Like we have Vipul in this session, so he represented himself in front of the president in NSS contingent. He has a tea session with president, with prime minister. So everything means ranging from visiting a village to meeting the honorable prime minister. So there are this range of things that can happen being a member of NSS. So this was my few of my experiences because there is brevity of time, so I cannot share every one of them. So this was some of the memorable moment of this NSS journey. I would like to thank Aanchal. I would like to thank all the dignitaries who allowed me to share my experience with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Trivikram. That was indeed a very rich experience. Next on, I have Stuti Singh. She is in second year right now. She's also a law student. She'll present with you fresher's perspective on the first year of NSS, what she experienced and her views about NSS. Stuti?
Stuti, you can start speaking.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please
continue. I was
continue.
just connecting my camera. So greetings, everyone. Am I audible and visible as well?
Yes, please continue.
So hello, and also thank you for providing me this opportunity, and also BVR sir, thank you for having me here. So I joined NSS when I was well into my first year. So as things went downhill with the COVID case, but still NSS provided me with a great opportunity to connect with people for my networking and for me to know better about my seniors, about people from other streams and branches through the various competitions we have conducted. So before the coronavirus came into existence, I had the opportunity to attend this one session organized by NSS, which was a 2-day paralegal volunteer program, which was conducted in association of Delhi Legal Service Association along with NSS. So that was such an enriching experience as we had the opportunity to listen to so many great speakers and learn from their experiences in the legal field. Further, I have been a part of the organizing committee of many events under the aegis of NSS. Few of them being Vimarsh, which was a speech competition which had enrolled more than 500 plus participants. Then I had also been a part of Bharatnama quiz, which had 100 plus enrollments and participants from all over the country. Then I had also been a part of Surana competition under NSS, which had 6 different versions of competition, including monologue, poster making, story writing, and stuff like that, which also entailed 1400 plus participations from all over the nation. And including that, I had also been a part of Sandar, which is an article writing competition. So the gist of it is that even in spite of such harsh conditions which were going on in the entire nation and which had forced the universities to shut down, I still had the opportunity to connect to so many people across the nation, not only from our university, but from universities across the country. And that is one of the experiences that I got from NSS, and I'm looking forward to more of such experiences in terms of networking, in terms of learning, in terms of socializing, and also in terms of servicing. I obviously, as a fresher, I don't have much experience in this field, but I'm looking forward to it, and I would really look forward to some of you working with us in collaboration and making NSS even a bigger family. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stuti. Next on, we have Vipul. He's also a third year student and he's from BTech stream. He'll share his experience about being in the RDC, the camp, and NIC and others. Vipul, may you please
Yes.
begin?
Hello, Achal. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible and visible. Please continue.
Okay. So, hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank all the dignitaries who has given me this opportunity to express my experience, share my experience with all of you. So,
Vipul?
yes, ma'am.
Yes. First of all, from Trinity College, we are congratulating you. You are the part of Republic Day Parade. RDC means Republic Day Parade. And he is the only one volunteer who has been participated in NSS Republic Day Parade.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
Congrats.
you so much.
Congrats.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes, you can start.
It's a 3 year. I have joined NSS in 2018, and I have a lot of experience, and still things are going on. Matlab, NSS is the platform which provide you to communicate with the society, to get to know about them, to know what are the issues and what are the challenges that our societies are facing nowadays. Generally, we get to know all these things through the social media, but I don't think that are much credible. If you want to get to know about that thing, then you will have to go to the society. You will have to serve them. So I have did a lot of things. The first activity that I started in NSS is Education for All. It's activity I started for a slum children, and it's run for a 4 and 5 month. And at the end of the 5 and 6 month, I think more than 15 students, they all were from slums background. They got enrolled in school, although it was very difficult to convince their parents because they all were daily workers, so they were not sending their children to school. They were not ready for that because they think that we are not permanent here, so we can't send them. But because of the Reddy sir, he convinced them. The second thing we did it donation drive, Kerala. So I think in 2018 or I think 19 there was a flood in Kerala. So we organize funds, we organize things, we send it to there. Apart from these, we have did a lot of webinars, we have attended a lot of seminars, and I got a chance to represent our Delhi state in NIC camp, National Integration Camp. So it happened in Assam, as Trivikram has already told you about that. So I'm not going to repeat all these things. So yeah, this year I got an opportunity to represent our Delhi state in Republic Day Parade 2021. So there is only 2 seats from Delhi, one for a male volunteers and one for a female volunteers. So I got this opportunity thanks to university and Reddy sir who guided me. He always keep us motivating. He is the guiding factors for us. He's always guide us, he do like this, do like that. So it was a very wonderful experience. There was a 200 volunteers from all over the country, from each and every part of the country. So we got an opportunity to see the real India, the mini India. Although it was a very tight schedule there, from morning 4 to 11 up to night. We were packed because in like we used to spend out of like 6 and 7 hours on the ground, and then 3 and 4 hours in culture. We were totally exhausted in the evening, but still it was a very what I can say, it was very good for us. We make a lot of friends. Even I can say I have a friend from Kerala, I have a friend from Ladakh, I have a friend from Arunachal Pradesh, Gujarat, so I can visit everywhere. And I want to share some pictures. Ma'am, may I? Achal, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
May I share my screen?
You are the co-host, so you can share the screen also.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, it's visible. Please continue.
Yeah. So these are the pictures of our NIC camp. We were there in 2019. We were 10 volunteers, 5 girls, 5 boys from our university. So here it's me and it's Vikram. So he's Rakesh Anderson, professor, PU, was with us. So these are some pictures. So although we have a lot of pictures, but I have chosen only two because we are short of time. And so it's me in Republic Day Parade Camp, and this is the dress given by ministry. So this is the video.
Define the future. National Service Scheme, NSS, being led by Abhijit Bhuin from the West Bengal Directorate. NSS is the epitome of youth power. History has always been shaped by the power of the youth. NSS was launched in 1969 to mark Mahatma Gandhi's birth centenary for character building and imbuing a sense of selfless service.
Yeah. So this was the video. There was a contingent working on Rajpath. So at last, I'll want to share this one. Just wait. Sorry. These are some pictures. I think it's somewhere. Okay, fine. So this was all. So thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you, Achal.
Thank you, Vikram. That was also a rich experience that he shared with everyone else. Next on, we have Vineet Kumar Thakur. He's also a third-year student. He's from BTech BCE, and he's going to share his experience as an NSS volunteer with you. Vineet, you may continue now.
Good afternoon, everyone, respected dignitaries, and my dear friends. I am Vineet Kumar Thakur from University School of Chemical Technology. I joined NSS in first year of my college. As the symbol of NSS is a Rath wheel from the Konark Sun Temple. It signifies the movement taking place in life through time and space. It shows us the continuity and changes in a life. It also indicates the hard work of NSS in the field to bring social change. The wheel in the symbol portrays the cycle of creation, preservation, and release. NSS helps the students to develop a sense of selfless service and appreciation of other person's point of view, and also to show consideration for fellow human being. The philosophy of NSS underlines that the welfare of an individual is ultimately dependent on the welfare of a society as a whole. As an NSS volunteer, they strive for the well-being of the society. Supposingly, you participate in an event and you work as an NSS volunteer in collaboration with an NGO. You can get a certificate of the NGO, and you can definitely write it in your CV about your volunteering at NSS. While living in the comforts of our homes, we fail to realize grassroots level problems. NSS provides you opportunities to get exposed to those problems, and when you are assigned a task which involves physical work, you realize it is not as easy as it sounds. Here at NSS, you learn to work as a team. and you will be given several team tasks that will generate or create a sense of leadership, a sense of responsibility in you. It has been rightly said by Maithili Sharan Gupta, यही पशु प्रवृत्ति है कि आप ही चरे, वही मनुष्य हैं जो मनुष्य के लिए मरे. With these words, I welcome you all to the NSS family, and I request you to join NSS and be a part of nation building process. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anchal, for providing me this opportunity. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Vinit. I'm Dr. Anita. Thank you, Anchal. Thank you, Trivikram, Stuti, Vipul, Vinit. Thanks for sharing your memorable experience in NSS. These are the students from the Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University main campus. Experience to us. Thank you, seniors.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to call upon the student coordinator, Ms. Dhruvi Sharma, to deliver the vote of thanks.
It is my proud privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. I would like to extend my heartiest vote of thanks to our chief guest, Professor Dr. B.V.R. Reddy, for sparing his valuable time to grace this occasion. I would like to extend my kind gratitude to our chairman, Dr. R.K. Tandon, our director, Dr. Barkha Bahl, for giving us this opportunity to conduct this event. Furthermore, I would like to thank Lieutenant Dr. Anita Ji for her constant guidance and support, without which we could not have made this event a great success. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the students and the faculty members for attending this online orientation program. I would like to end this program with this quote of Swami Vivekananda. When you give people a share of responsibility in shaping their lives, you increase their self-confidence, without which they are nothing. When they have faith in themselves, they are prepared to take on even the most difficult problems and solve them. And in order to generate that faith, we must demonstrate that we have faith in the ability of the people to undertake nation-building activities. Faith begets faith, and democracy can grow only when the people, particularly those belonging to the lower strata of the society, accept in it fully. A helping hand can cherish several lives. Give someone a small token of love, and in return you'll receive a truck full of happiness. Your contribution to society won't only bring comfort in the lives of the people who are suffering with social challenges, but it will also help you in emerging as a winner who has full confidence in himself. With this, we come to an end of today's online orientation program. Thank you and have a nice day.